89.7.
And good afternoon. We are back. You are with me, Sophia, right here on pbafm 89.7. And I have a guest in the studio with me, the lovely Ollie Sharp. So how are you?
Good, you?
I'm good, thanks. What mic are you on? 2?
I'm on 2, I think.
There we go. I've just turned you on. So
Oh,
there
we're
you go. There we are. Okay, now Ollie is a singer, a songwriter, and plays the guitar. So what got you into that, Ollie? Just tell us quickly.
Well, I ended up getting a hand-me-down guitar from my cousin who didn't learn how to play, and I just really wanted to learn how to play guitar. So I went on YouTube, Googled a tutorial, and there we went. That's how it all started.
Isn't that amazing how you can just do that now? My brother did the same thing. He plays really well now, and he just did it like you did off the internet. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's powerful.
I learned by watching other people back in the day because, you know, that's how we did it back then. So, but yeah, I just watched other people and learnt that way. But so what kind of music do you do?
Everything.
Yep.
And everything.
Okay.
I really enjoy playing indie music though, and
Okay.
I like doing acoustic covers of songs that are usually a little bit more on the punk side.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. All right. And you've picked a few songs for us today.
I have. I'm going to do an original, or maybe 2.
Awesome.
And we're also going to do a Blink 182 cover.
Oh, are you?
So
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
awesome.
Yeah. All right. What are you going to start? We'll start with the track, shall we?
All right, I think we should go with, this is the first original song I wrote. It's definitely one of my favourite ones, and it's called 2 a.m. Coffee.
Okay.
All right.
Here's Ollie Sharp. 2 a.m. coffee.
Walk away from the ruins, put the stars in your hands. Promises for compromise in your bright and broken eyes. Is the burn it all enough to make you fall? Will it still hurt if she holds your head while she breaks you with things that you can't stand? Her honey eyes and freckled cheeks make you know you won't sleep this week. Crying to your 2 a.m. coffee, nothing will ever be sweet. Keep it under lock and loaded, almost on the fire roads, and forget her face and her name, and forget the night when you looked in her eyes and told her you loved her for the first time. Forget the lies that her lips told yours, and forget her and walk away. Walk away. Forget her and walk away. No, if you had known what she had held, would you have listened to her sing her hell? A troubled sound in your ears, what a sour aftertaste to fear. Her hand brushes yours, but she's not there. And your soul is bleeding, but you're still here. Keep it under lock and loaded, almost on the fire roads, and forget her face and her name, and forget the night when you looked in her eyes and told her you loved her for the first time. Forget the taste of her lips on yours, and forget her and walk away. Walk away. Forget her and walk away. No, she might have broken your heart, but she didn't break you. She can't take away all the things you would do. The tear in your jeans, the crinkle in your eyes, and the way that you grin as you look at the sky. Your worn Converse and the way you laugh, and you're almost a scribble messy autograph, and keep it under lock and loaded, almost on the fire roads, and forget her face and her name, and forget the night when you looked in her eyes and told her you want her for the first time. Forget the taste of her lips on yours, and forget her and walk away. Walk away. Forget her and walk away. No.
It's very nice indeed. Oh, you've got a lovely voice.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh, that's like a what's it? A love song? Is it? Would you call it a love song, or
It's a bit bittersweet.
Yeah, bittersweet. I would
Yeah.
say yes. Yeah, and very interesting. One so young. Yeah, but yeah. Do you play always acoustically, or have you played with a band?
I've played with ensembles at school. Me and a couple of my friends for our assessments this year made a group to do our assessments with them. We did a little bit more upbeat covers with that, which was
Yep.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but do you prefer acoustic singing? Just
I think it depends. I think it's definitely a lot of fun to play with your friends.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
it's a different way of having fun playing on your own.
yeah, yeah. Because I could just see you with a band behind you, and you out in front. It'd be, really, really great, wouldn't it? But all right. Well, now that was 2 a.m. coffee. Mm-hmm. Okay. And tell us how long you've been singing for.
I think I started singing. I've been singing since I was young, but only started, actively practicing it when I was about 14, 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And where did you get your start? How did you go about putting yourself out there at such a young age?
It started just doing karaoke's
Yes.
for fun,
Yes.
with friends, go out, and that was a good time. And then after I picked up the guitar and started learning how to play guitar, I started to mesh together the vocals and the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, started penning my own stuff, which I found to be like really good. I've always been writing since I was young.
Yeah.
So that was a good way that I could tell people stories in a different way to how I was used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must have known then when you were doing karaoke that you had the voice to,
Oh, don't know if I had the voice while I was doing karaoke.
okay.
Let me tell you that for now. I was a very nervous performer.
Were you?
And you could definitely hear it when I was singing, but everyone was always so supportive, so it was actually
Yeah.
a lot of fun, even though it scared the hell out of me.
Well, yeah, it can be nerve-wracking, I have to say, because
Yeah.
I've been singing karaoke for a really long time and that. But you're right, it's nerve-wracking the very first time that you have to go on. Mm-hmm. But but you've as you say, you've been writing for quite some time, and you preferred to do your own versions of songs. And you write originals, which is really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how do you come up with something that you think might make a great song?
Ooh. I guess it kind of depends on the song. Sometimes it's just you're sitting on the floor, like you're doing your homework or something, and then you just get one thing in your head and you're like, you know what, that would actually make a nice lyric to a song. And then you just kind of build your idea around that. Or I find that like late at night is when I'm able to write songs the most fluently and quickly, because I don't know, if you think of it like a story, you've kind of got like these characters in your head. And I know it sounds weird, but then you kind of start building like this world that you're trying to create in the music around them. Which, yeah.
And how do you go about doing the music, writing the music? Because you've got to have a melody, of course, with the actual words. And how do you do that?
Just playing around with certain keys.
Yeah.
Like you'll pick a key, you'll have a look at some of the chords in there, you strum them right out, or like with 2am coffee, there's a bit of plucking. Just find a pattern. Yeah. And then often I'll just kind of like hum over it until I can find a nice melody and then try and fit some lyrics.
Do you actually read music?
No.
See, there's lots of people that play that just don't read music.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking that, because the melody of that was really, really lovely, and I'm thinking, how'd you come up with that? Because I probably wouldn't be able to do that, but there you go. But look, you've played at quite a few venues, haven't you? Because up in the Barossa, where you're from.
Yeah.
So,
definitely a lot of wineries always looking for music. So out there,
yeah.
there's a lot of gigs there, which is always a lot of fun.
Yeah, because it's I know it's really wonderful up there, and there's, as you say, there's lots of different probably lots of places that I don't even know about, because I go there once a week, but I have been for years, but I don't really know it as such. But yeah, so that's really good, really great. What about another song for us?
Another song. All right. I might do a cover this time.
Okay.
This one's going to be the Blink cover.
Oh, okay. That should be very interesting.
Yeah, this one is called I Miss You.
Okay.
Hello there, the angel from my nightmare, the shadow in the background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want, but you can always find me. We'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends. I miss you. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody hand always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. As I stared, I counted the webs from all the spiders, catching things and eating their insides, like indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. Miss you. Hello there, the angel from my nightmare, the shadow in the background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want. You can always find me. We'll have Halloween on Christmas. In the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already the voice inside my head. I miss you.
Very nice. Blink. Who would have thought? Blink 1828. Yeah, very nice. Do you like putting your own little spin on a cover?
Yeah, for sure. I think that definitely keeps it interesting.
Yeah,
keeps
you're right.
It different.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's very nice. Very good indeed. Have you been on the bus till dusk?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had.
Everyone. I remember the first one.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second one, and then the recent third one.
Yeah.
Which they had the stage and everything for the last one, which was awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Playing on the stage is a lot different, isn't it, than just, standing somewhere and it's just playing, I suppose, isn't it? You've got a great audience. It's always busy up there, isn't it? And you've always got people coming through. So it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Tell us a little bit about your writing style.
I think that my writing style is definitely, it kind of follows a story. Anything I write seems to be, it's not very personal.
Mm-hmm.
I find most of the stuff I write isn't about me.
Okay, so you're one of these ones that don't make it about yourself, because there's a lot of people that will write music or songs through their own experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just, doing the opposite.
Yeah. I think I'm always, your brain's always just ticking over, and just you see things, and I think my writing's more about the things that I see instead of the things that I actually feel and experience for myself. Not to say that I wouldn't write stuff based on my own experiences, but I definitely lean towards more commenting on what else is going on.
Yeah, and I think that might come later on too, when you're a little bit older, writing about your experiences.
Yeah.
Because really, you're very young, and don't want to be, but
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You've had a few, but you could probably do a lot more as the years go on. And what do you want to see yourself, say, in 5 years' time? Is this something that you really want a career, this singing and music, or have you thought about anything else?
I don't know. Every time someone asks the question, like, what do you want to be when you're older? Like, I panic a little bit. But definitely I want to keep music in my life. Music's an important part of what I do and who I am. But also other career prospects, like English teacher. I like the idea of that, or psychologist, interest in psychology.
Yeah. Because there are a lot of singers out there that do other jobs, and then they sing in the evenings and on weekends and things like that. So,
I think that's a good thing about music.
Yeah, that's right, and you can do that whenever and wherever. But how do you go about getting venues? Do you do that yourself? Do you ring round? How do you go about getting somewhere for you to play and sing? Is it very hard?
Sometimes. I think there's two things, social media and word of mouth.
Yes.
Definitely two big factors. So for venues, I know definitely my mum helps me. She's like my manager, which is awesome because she helps me out so much, and we'll message around places, see if they're looking for musicians, or people will reach out to my social media page and see me and ask to do stuff from there. Or I know there's a Facebook page called Adelaide Weddings Chit Chat, which is awesome for wedding gigs, because a lot of people write, if you're on those pages and you're a musician, someone's looking for a musician, you can just comment below and they'll reach out to you. So I think social media plays a big part of it.
Yeah. And you've done some weddings too, haven't you?
Yeah, some weddings.
Yeah.
Weddings are a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. Wow. Have you got something else for us?
I do. So I think this will be my last one for today.
Okay.
This is an original song, but I haven't recorded this anywhere yet, and I've only played it at a few gigs, so this one's pretty new, and it's called Soulbent.
Okay, here we go.
It's never too bad, but it was never enough. Not enough to leave, didn't make the cut. She heads back home and calls her to myself. There's nothing like ghosts for company when you're far too blind to just wake up and see. The world stopped waiting for you a long time ago. Are you lost in the music, or is it just an escape? Suddenly you'll find your soul's all been out of shape. The world takes its time on you, and all you do is stare. A road without an end, I can't wait to meet you there. It was never too bad, but it was never enough. Not enough to leave, couldn't fake a bluff. And there's nothing left but ghosts far behind. They've left you for dead with a twisted heart. You paint your pain jet black and call it art. Just leave me to wallow in my sorry mess. It's nothing more and nothing less. Are you lost in the music, or is it just an escape? Suddenly you'll find your soul's all been out of shape. The world takes its time on you, and all you do is stare. A road without an end. I can't wait to meet you there. Sorry, I'm just so damn intense. It's just the world doesn't seem to make much sense. I've never felt so far removed, sitting here right next to you. My tongue's tied with white lies and existential blues. Slip into the comfort of yesterday. Are you lost in the music, or is it just an escape? Suddenly you'll find your soul's all been out of shape. The world takes its time on you, and all you do is stare. A road without an end. I can't wait to meet you there. Are you lost in the music, or is it just an escape? Suddenly you'll find your soul's all been out of shape. The world takes its time on you, and all you do is stare. A road without an end. I can't wait to meet you there.
Very nice indeed. Gosh.
Thank you.
Gee, it's wonderful, isn't it? Well, I think it is. And what's your backlog of music like? Because you seem to, as you say, you're a prolific writer, so you must have quite a few songs up your sleeve.
Yeah, I've definitely the repertoire is large, you know.
Yeah.
And definitely covering a wide variety of genres to make sure. I think when you're playing in spaces like wineries, you want to make sure that at least everyone hears at least one song that they recognise and enjoy listening to.
Yeah, I've heard that too. And I know people from the Barossa. I've got a friend up there, and she's already messaged me and said how fantastic, how brilliant you are. So there you go. See, she's been up and seen you.
Aww.
But there you go. But yeah, so I was just thinking you must have quite a few songs there up your sleeve. And what happens? Do you tend to gravitate towards music festivals? Do you look for places to go, or like there might be some sort of a music festival? Are there music festivals that you can play at and things like that, or do they not have anything like that?
I don't know. Sometimes you get a few festivals type things. Like there's one in Gawler. I think it's Change Original Music Festival.
Yeah. And does that sort of thing interest you? Do you try to get in anywhere as much as you can?
I am just happy to go wherever I'm needed.
Yeah.
So if anyone's out there and you want someone to sing at a music festival and you like what you heard, just then feel free to get in contact with me. I'm just happy,
Yes, and people can follow you how?
So I have a Facebook page, which is Ollie Sharp Music, and I have an Instagram account, which is Ollie Does Music.
Okay. All right. Now, you've heard of Courtney Barnett, haven't you? No? No?
I don't think I have.
You might be a little bit young, but no, she very similar. But
okay, I'll have to check her out.
Yeah, and I like the way you put the words together, and it's very, very, very nice.
Thank you.
So what was I going to say? How much music you've had? Yeah, so you've got lots of music, and would you be? Have you actually recorded anything?
I have.
Oh, how was that experience?
I was awesome. I was with Jamie from Stella One Studio. He was awesome. That's where I recorded my first 2 original songs, which are on Triple J on Earth now. So
wow.
That's just Ollie Sharp on that.
Yep.
So if you ever want to listen to any of those, have a look there. Soul Vent will be up there sometime soon as well. And hopefully if I write anything else, I'll go back to Jamie and record that.
Yeah, so you don't have a CD as such, do you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about putting one out there?
Definitely. I have to get my life together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a very hectic songwriter, so I have a lot of half-finished songs.
Oh, okay.
So once I've got them all sorted and together, hopefully I can have a little CD ready. If anyone wants to listen to it, they're more than welcome.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, what sort of songs would you put on a CD? Say, you've got EPs now or something. There's only 4 or 5 songs on a
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had a young guy here, and he's just finished his first one, and I think there's only about 4 or 5 songs on it. So, are there any that are really close to your heart that you'd like to put out onto a CD for your first
Or cover-wise or original-wise?
original or covers? But if you've got a lot of originals, I think you should stick to originals, because I think that's a really great way to go, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that'd definitely be fun. I think as well if I put out an EP or something, definitely put the originals in there.
Yeah.
Love them. Would love people to hear them.
Yeah.
But also some different covers as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah. Chuck a few in
with just
between.
my own twist on them, you know?
Yes, because recording is not cheap, is it either?
No.
No.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time.
Yes, it is a lot of time.
Yeah.
And as you say, you are still at school, so
Yeah.
you've got a couple of years before you finish, and you've got to sort of work your way around that too, don't you? Because you tend to forget that you're only still a schoolgirl. So
Yeah.
but well, there you go. Well, okay then. So look, tell us again where we can follow you. Ollie Sharp Music.
Ollie Sharp Music on Facebook. Ollie does music on Instagram, and Ollie Sharp on Triple J Unearthed.
Okay. All right. Look. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you,
It's
Sophia.
almost 2:00, and it was really, really great to talk to you. So,
Thank you.
all
Same
right.
goes.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it there. And as I say, if you want to get in touch with Ollie, you can do that via her Facebook page or Instagram and Triple J Unearthed. So she's got some great songs. And so there you go. All right, look, let's go to a track and...